vehicles, statues, amazing head sculpts, exclusive releases, and companies battling for that top spot at 1/6 scale collectibles. Oh, what a time to be a great collector. This is why 2023 will be a year to remember. Let's go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Brother Cuss's Toy Reviews, and I am back with another video for that ass. Yes, we're talking about 2023, the year of 2023. Now, this is what I gotta say about 2023. Personally, I thought this year was great for 1/6 scale collectibles. I mean, damn, we got a lot of stuff. I mean, companies such as Inart was just bringing it. I mean, with the 3 releases that they brought out this year, damn, I mean, they were killing it. I mean, you got the Joker figure. Now, look, I know that Joker, I know that purple coat Joker came out, at the end of last year, but a lot of collectors didn't get it in hand until like the beginning of this year. Shit, some of us didn't get it until like until like September of this year. So I kind of look at it as a 2023 release, you know what I'm saying? And I gotta say, they delivered. When John, a couple years ago was on all of our streams talking about how great this figure was going to be, I think they delivered and nailed it. Not only did they give us a great Joker figure, they gave us a Gandalf figure, which is honestly the best figure made this year. Honestly, and notice I didn't say Hot Toys, but it's just the best. If you want to say if you ask me what is the best 1/6 scale figure that was made this year, I would say Gandalf from Inart. Absolutely. And then they also gave us Pennywise, which Pennywise looks phenomenal as well. So they're in for 3 releases. 3 releases. Now, I know some people don't have these releases in hand yet. Like I said, people barely got the Joker this year. I'm like a lot of you are waiting for my Gandalf from 1/6 Kit. Shout out to 1/6 Kit. If you want your day ones and good merch and want to deal with somebody that's going to hook you up with good merchandise and not give you the runaround, come to Death Row. No, I mean, go to 1/6 Kit. Plug. Kit, I plugged you. I don't want to hear no shit. But anyway, yes. I'm still waiting on my Gandalf from 1/6 Kit. I don't even know when Pennywise is coming in, but the fact that they were released, and some people, I know there are a lot of YouTubers, but people do have them in hand. I think Inart delivered this year, and that's just what it is. And I can't wait to see what they do next year. I mean, I can't wait for that Christopher Reeves Superman from Inart. I think it's going to be phenomenal. The Clark Kent Superman 2-pack, I'm all in for that. Definitely. So it's going to be real interesting to see what they do. They just got to work on that distribution in the US, which I'm hearing they're working that out. So it's nothing but good things to come from Inart. Let's also talk about the rise of Jazz Inc. Now, for all of you that don't know, Jazz Inc. started off as a diorama company that were doing dioramas pretty much. They were doing, let's just say they were doing dioramas unofficially doing the dioramas. They had okay from the licensors, but they still weren't official. But that is all changed from last year into this year, with them being officially licensed by WB and Warner Brothers and by DC. So all the Batman stuff that you're getting from them, it's officially licensed. I think they're still working that out with their Star Wars stuff. Disney knows about it. They're cool with it, but it's still not officially licensed yet. The Star Wars stuff, but the WB Batman stuff is, and it's just great to see them to see Yost rise up. To see the work that him and his family does is amazing. I have always been an advocate of their work and their customer service for years. And to see them, and to see a lot of people clamor for their pieces, and to see them grow and their studio grow and their production grow, it's just been amazing. I really think what really sold it for a lot of people was the 1966 Batmobile. I think that right there is what pushed people over. That was like, you know what? Yeah, Yost and Jazz Inc. are here to stay. That piece right there sold a lot of people over, and I think to date, that's probably their best piece. It's going to be real interesting to see what they're going to do, from now on. And with the 1989 Batmobile, oh my God, it just keeps getting bigger with that. For all of you that don't know, my good friend, which you're probably seeing footage right now from Anthony, 6 Scale Mafia's footage, the comparison of their Batmobile, the Jazz Inc. Batmobile, compared to the Hot Toys Batmobile. And once a lot of people saw that video, the numbers shot through the roof. Yost and Jazz Inc. started getting more pre-orders for his 89 Batmobile, and it just shot through the roof. And it actually allowed him to go in and add more features to the Batmobile, which is amazing. You're getting a motorized engine. You're getting more die-cast parts. It is going to be an amazing piece. And I think when that drops next year, I think that's when everybody is going to be like, nope, Jazz Inc. is the way to go. If you want a 1/6 scale vehicle, you're going to go to Jazz Inc. So it's just good to see that company get their comeuppance, and everybody just take heed to what I know. I've known for over 2 years now that they were the shit. But now you all know that they're the shit. Shout out to Yost, shout out to his family, Hans, his wife, all of them, his sons, all of them, for the amazing work that they do. And it's just great to see that they're evolving and their products are getting better. The Hot Toys Artisan line, another great thing that happened this year. Exclusivity. We've been asking for that for years from Hot Toys. You know what I mean? We wanted exclusive pieces, and we got that this year. I know the sideshow system that they had in place was kind of funky at first, but I think they've honed it down and have got it at a good place right now, where I'm feeling that if you really want these pieces, you have a real good chance of getting them. The Artisan piece, it all started with that Artisan Joker. And I didn't think I was going to be able to get one, but I actually secured the bag and got it. And then we all know about Annie with the good hair, the Anakin figure that everybody wanted, and a lot of us took a L on, and myself included took a L on that. And it sucked, it really did. But who knows? I mean, who knows? Maybe we'll be able to get another shot at it at some point. I did hear some people's wait list converted. Now, with all that being said, it is frustrating not to get something that you want, especially a Hot Toys figure. I equate it to like getting a pair of Jordans or a pair of Yeezys back in the day, which that can be very frustrating for collectors. It's like we already spending big money, and now we got to spend this big money and miss out on getting it. What the hell? But exclusivity, and let's face it, us jumping on the queue and trying to get it is kind of part of the fun, you know what I'm saying? So the whole exclusivity piece has been missing in 1/6 scale collecting. It's like, if you got the money for it, you can get it, you know what I'm saying? But now having that is, having something that's kind of highly sought after is appealing. Let's be honest, it really is. So I really thank Hot Toys for giving that to the community, but also it's kind of like, I hope they deliver. I hope these Artisan pieces, are more than just rooted hair. Even though, with me having the Wonder Woman, another figure that was hard to get, and I had to go, I had to go the scalper route to get mine and paid some money for it. But yet, I love the figure that I got. I think the rooted hair on it is worth its weight in gold. Honestly, it's some of the best rooted hair that I've ever seen on a 1/6 scale figure. The Wonder Woman, and if we can get that same level with the Anakin. I know we saw those pictures of Anakin and Joker a couple of weeks back, and it looks hideous, but I really think that was just mismanagement of the products, and not people really doing their due diligence to make these products look as good as they should have during that event. But I think we'll be getting some good things from them next year. I just hope that Artisan isn't just good hair. I hope it's, also better bodies, better clothing, better goods in all, better packaging. I'm hoping that's what we get with the Artisan line. But I'm glad that we, that they that they're even giving that to us. So I think that's another good thing that happened this year, and something definitely to look forward to in 2014. I wrote it down. Yeah, because I forget stuff, but Hot Toys significantly improving their products with better head sculpts, leather goods, USB lightsabers. This is a big one, actually, guys. I'm glad that they're doing that. Now, let's be honest. If Inart wasn't around, and if the third party wasn't kicking ass on their products, I think it would be business as usual with Hot Toys. And we've seen it in 2019 and 2020. They had a lot of good figures, don't get me wrong, but it was also a lot of misses too. Quite not a lot, but enough to be concerned about. They were giving us, they would go crazy with other releases and give us great quality, and then in other releases it would be not bad. You know what I'm saying? It would just be okay. It would be mid at best. So I think since the arrival of Inart and all these other companies, Inart, J&D, you name it, they're stepping it up now. They're giving us stuff that they want. I mean, it took them long enough. I mean, they were leaving money on the table. People having to go out and buy, CCFLs or make their own CCFL lightsabers. It was kind of ridiculous that they were giving us button cell batteries for all this time. And I'm just glad that they moved to the USB. Now, yes, the USB isn't any brighter than the button cell batteries, but hey, if I can, give a command and have my figure light up without, pulling off an arm, switching a button and putting it back in and all that crazy shit, I'm happy. So I'm happy with the USB functionality. I'm glad that they're giving it to us. They should have been giving us that shit, to be honest with you. I'm glad for rooted hair. I'm glad for leather goods, such as the leather jacket on the Wolverine 1973 version. You can literally smell the leather when you open the figure out of the box. Seriously. And we should been getting figures like that with leather goods, because this pleather material was bullshit. Let's be honest. Now, fortunately, I haven't had too many figures flake up on me, but it happens. So I'm glad that they were able to jump in and give us leather goods and just giving us better goods with these figures. Another thing to look forward to in 2024. Another thing I want to say, Sideshow and the shipping. I think Sideshow did an excellent time shipping stuff this year. They did an excellent job with that. For the most part, we were getting figures like 3 weeks after they released at the most. I think during the end of the quarter, like around November, that last tranche of figures that came out, the peacemakers, the RoboCops and stuff like that took a little longer to come out, to be quite honest, than usual. But for the most part this year, stuff was coming out like shit. Like it was coming out almost like instantaneously. I mean, it was really literally giving the scalpers a run for their money. And I like that, because I just think, these figures are pricey enough as they are. But then you want it day one, you got to pay all this money. And I get it. Day one ain't for anybody. It's not for everybody. You just need to be patient. I get that. But if you can get a figure and announce on the Facebook page on a Friday, and then next Friday it's in your comic shop, I think that's amazing. We saw that with Paz Vizsla. You know what I'm saying? Recently, we saw that with Paz Vizsla. We saw that with the Purge Trooper. So we saw that with quite a few figures this year. And I just hope in 2024, Sideshow and other companies keep up that same energy to give these scalpers a run for their money. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, no scalper is really your friend. Let's just be honest. They aren't. I mean, it's business. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. You got a lot of good ones out there. Toy buying agent. I stay by that, because toy buying agent will give you your shit instantaneously. You'll buy it, and 2 days later, it's on your step. And hey, you got to pay for that service, though. You definitely got to pay for it a lot. So if we can get these figures over here from overseas faster through like Sideshow and stuff like that for a cheaper price, I'm all for it. Vehicles and creatures. Yes. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I was hearing people say on streams for years. I remember Anthony was saying it all the time, Six Scale Mafia. He was like, man, I just want to do back. I just want to do back. I just remember hearing that shit. I'm like, bro, you ain't getting that shit. I was like, you are not going to get it. Hot Toys is not going to give you a do back. And then they gave us a blurg, and that gave us hope. I'm like, oh shit, they actually did 3 different SKUs of a blurg separate, a blurg with Mando, a blurg with Quill. And I'm like, oh shit. And it didn't sell. They didn't sell out. They still got a shit ton of blurgs, but they did it. So I'm like, okay. So then, Summer Showcase comes around, and we see what? We see the do-back that Anthony had been alluding to for all this time. And guess what? We were thinking, they ain't gonna put that shit out. It's a flex. Just like the fucking N1. It's a flex. N1, remember that? Remember that shit? Mario was right. Anyway, yeah, so we were like, it's not gonna come out. They're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do a damn do-back. And it was the damn do-back. They gave it to it, pre-ordered, which means we're gonna fucking get a do-back. So another good thing that happened this year, and just an amazing thing. Now, also with vehicles, I remember in 2020 and 2019 and 2020, people were complaining, oh my God, I would kill to have another DeLorean. Oh my God, I just wish I was a collector when the 89 Batmobile came out. And now you got 2 Batmobiles to pick from. You got the Hot Toys reissuing one, and you got Yos's Batmobile. And you got a DeLorean, and I can't believe the DeLorean is still, after a year, still on Sideshow, which I'm hearing that it's low stock. So as this video is low stock, so you better jump on it. By the time this video comes out, it's probably already gone. But the fact that it's sat around for a year is amazing. So, we got vehicles this year. So, like I said, this is going to be a year that everybody is going to talk about. We're going to look back as collectors. We're going to be like, man, remember 2023? Damn, we got this, we got this, we got that. And it's going to be amazing. So, just another thing to be thoughtful for this year. And, being a collector and just getting all this goodness. But anyway, guys, just wanted to give y'all this video, my thoughts of 2023 and how awesome it was. But let me know your comments. Like, share, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and we are out.